My somewhat reduced supplies. Yeah, I gotta remember that your healing potions, not just your chroma elixirs, but your other things also get used up per checkpoint. I don't know if the chroma elixir recovers your other elixirs or not. That'd be interesting to check. I have to remember when it's time to use one to check my current numbers of my other potions to notice if they've gone back up or not.
This will be useful.
Ooh. Another heal. It's like getting Estus shards. I'm especially more interested in them now that I have more than doubled the power of them. Like, that's wild. They start at 30% and then you upgrade them to 65%. While you're also increasing how much health everybody has, so they just heal for more by that point. So that gets rid of your stuff a bit. Lumiere Assault's too expensive for me to get through all of his defenses, unfortunately. But I can work on them. Pretty sure I don't have anything resembling a multi-target in this character. Uh-oh. You live through that? You won't. Really? Okay. That's hard. I don't know why, but it has been. They're all different levels now. Who did this to me? Oh, goodness, this place is convoluted. Okay. Is that where I came from in the first place? So you can go forward or right. Then this is the secret-ish path. This one's really subtle. That certainly goes somewhere. Anything else? Oops. Oh, I can hop back up, though. Oh, was I supposed to platform across? Is this a platforming challenge? Was there somewhere to land? Is it just a long jump to that? I guess so. What? Oh, that's not the thing you shoot. It's the thing you shoot for.
Nice.
Another chroma elixir. That's huge. Okay. Where the hell's this, though?
"63rd, Damien. Damn it! I can't believe we crashed into this. Whatever this massive thing is. So much for Gerald's vaunted reinforced front plates. I can't believe we have to abandon the cars already. We're nowhere close to the Paintress. I'll definitely have a concussion. I could have sworn I saw some gestrels running out of that thing. I'm definitely hallucinating. Damn it, Hector. I told you to slow down!
Each of them has like one piece of information. This is the only fragment that survives each entire year. It'd be an insane amount of writing to get through, obviously, if there was We had to go through like 66 other writings that were like full-on journals, but they're so brief that I'm like, damn, man, that's it? Just tiny glimpses of failure. So I came out of the forward direction. Was that the only way to go from there? I think so. I think I've checked every branch again. I don't think I understand the... Wait. Well, is the number just going up each time here? No. Zip line. I have already been there, but I guess. Why not? He's been going first a fair bit lately, even though she's the one that has more speed. Crustal Crush deals high single target earth and break damage. 5 hits. Consumes 2 lights, increased damage. That's the revive. Fire Rage deals increasingly high fire damage to all enemies every turn until Loon receives damage. Stuns self if interrupted. Oh. Huh. After that is Hell. Deals very high fire damage that applies 5 burn per hit to all enemies. 2 hits. Oh god. Deals self damage if failed. Failed, like if I misclick? Greatly increased damage if I have all the elements. I need to have 9 AP to do that. She basically just gets to explode. That sounds strong and cool. This one sounds scary. I feel like people will just damage her relatively quickly. Damage to all enemies every turn. Does she get to have turns anymore, or is she channeling that continuously? I don't know how strong it is exactly in those terms. Huh. It could be really cool. But I have to really nail all of my dodges and counters, otherwise I just waste it immediately. Been holding on to Thunderfall so I have access to a lightning spell, and also it gets a benefit from me having already used fire. I'll try replacing Wildfire with... yeah, Fire Rage. There it is. I guess it already switched it. Did it? Yeah. And I can rest at these, so let's test this. So I have 1, 1, and 2. Heal. Nope. Healing the party with the chroma elixir does not replenish the other elixirs. So those can run out relatively quickly by comparison. And those are the ones you can actually use during combat. So they're very one or the other in their use case. Big clearing for boss fight.
Zombie alerte! Zombie alerte! Ultimate weapono! Kawa umano. Bogi bogi, ultimate Sakapatate. E bogobo fighto. Odi, loku, loku.
They sound like kids.
We must be getting close to the village.
You said all that directly in front of the microphone. This is very embarrassing for you.
Kinda looks the same as all the others.
I was about to say.
Hey, don't get cocky, Maya. Look at its equipment. That looks a lot more dangerous than the others. No, seriously.
Here we go. The ultimate Sakapatate. Okay. Oh, yeah, he's swifter too. Okay. Did I see a weak spot behind his shield? Do I have to get past it first or something? I don't know if I hit it at all. That did some damage. Well, I'm already overcharged. Bad news for you. Takes the fight seriously and raises its shield. Now it's burning. What's it doing? Ah! Oh. God damn it. Oh, now I'm burning. Fire Rage interrupts when she takes damage, so I think if I did use it in this situation, I think I would just take burn damage. This guy attacks the whole team too, so I'm not really in a hurry to get stunned. Damn, I can't do any of this correctly. I'm so fucking bad at parry mechanics. I'm amazed at how bad I am at them. I don't have enough freaking AP. The combat in this game. Oh, it's kicking my ass. It's so hard to rely on there being an AP economy when AP is so reliant on you doing parries correctly. Otherwise, you just like... You're like, oh yeah, next turn I'll be ready to do the overcharge attack because I'll totally have AP, right? And then you just don't get any AP at all because you didn't successfully parry anything. And then your moves don't work and you're like, what? No. That wasn't gonna be a jump? Did I do that one correctly? I think I might have parried one of them correctly.
For those who come after.
That was really weak. I guess I finally get to do that. Okay, so now there's no more shield, which means there's no more cannons. So I guess there's that at least. Uh-oh. No, don't do that.
Well, thanks.
Brace yourself.
On me.
God damn it, she cannot get a break. I don't get a counter out of that because the last one's a jump, I guess. Does the ice undo the burning damage, or did it run out normally? Oops, I unplugged my headphones. Put those back in. Fool that I am. I forgot to open my drink. Very quietly over here. That won't be loud on the microphone. There we go. Alright. Overcharge would suck. I can heal myself but not other people. I keep thinking that's gonna be a jump because it's a shockwave. I have like no AP. I thought I did the other attack to get AP. Oh, but it was supposed to be, I thought he was burning still, and he might have not been burning anymore, so, which is surprising because I was actively trying to burn him. I did the siphon to get AP from his burning, but if he wasn't burning, I wasted the entire move. which sucks. I can't use an overcharge. He's resistant to lightning specifically. Why can't I get the timing right?
Feel the burn.
I kind of stopped using dodges because I was getting better at the counters, and then I'm not anymore. 25% increased break damage. He exploded.
Garbage!
Chef.
Gorgla, lomma vina faitoru, kottara chestaral, kamibori, o binna. Gorgla femikola nissu, poki.
These guys must generally just be not in that much danger, right? I can't help but think that because, like, the tone of this game started out so grim, and now we're here and it's like a wacky adventure with silly wood children, and they're so hapless. It's like, if anything was really gonna come at them, you think they would just get freaking obliterated immediately. One AP on jump counterattack specifically. Increased break damage. Attack lifesteal. I've learned the things. At this point I've learned that in addition to the number being blue when you can buy it, there's also like, I think each of the diamonds on the left side of each one is also a progress bar. And I was having trouble telling which ones needed progress because I had already learned such a high percentage of my overall available abilities that I couldn't find anything else to learn. These are all learnable though. Be like, these are all finished. Those are all finished. So it's like you learn all of them so quickly as far as like mastering them so people can learn them with their skill points. That comes so quickly that it can be a little confusing. I believe all the blue ones are the ones I've currently equipped. So I want to pick the ones that I will at least benefit from. Bonus AP if I hit a marked target. Did I not already have those equipped? I thought I could tell. Oh, the blue ones are just higher level effects. So powerful revive is my strongest one. Here I thought the blue ones were the ones I had already learned because that's the same color as the Luminas. I guess they're different blues. But those ones are a shade of blue, and on the right, my Luminas are a shade of blue. So I thought that it was telling me which ones I already have learned permanently on her. Although permanently it's not the thing either, because you toggle them anyway. Well, now I've messed up my stuff, and I have 9 more points to spend. Sure. The system's very management heavy. I don't think she's ever gonna break anybody. Free aim increases the damage of base attack hit, but she usually does. I try not to use base attack hit as her. Most of what's left for her to pick are the ones for either shooting with her thing or fighting alone. I guess give her 100% crit when fighting alone. She doesn't really break. Like, if anyone, Gustav's the one that's likely to fight alone because he's had such high defense that he's the hardest one to kill. I'm like, I gotta pick some of these at least to have equipped. It's messy. I'll think about more of this later. It's time consuming to micromanage that giant ass system. Ugh.
Great.
It makes me want to sort all of the skills in the game on each character via a priority system, where I can rank them by how important I think they are for that character, and then just try to equip as many of the highest ones as I can from that list. Which is what you're technically mentally doing, sure, but I'm like, just trying to manage that list in real time is a lot. There's just a lot of limbs sticking out of the ground.
An advantage.
Are these your fallen bros? Yeah, given how grim the intro started, it's hard to accept the silly little kids being just hanging out and building funny contraptions that aren't very effective, and then having them scurry, but not actually take the things seemingly as serious as they should.
Nice.
Stun boost, 30% increased damage on stun targets. I can learn it, but I feel like I don't really stun people. Like, primarily stun people with overcharge, I think, for one turn. It's a little too niche to be that useful. I feel like she's tall enough to walk through this at full height. But I'm a little warped by the fact that she flies like this, which makes her extra look like she can fit, I guess. Is this the end of the zone? Did I go... I think this is another one that you go through to get somewhere else. We're here now. We're in the village. And the transition to the main village is itself a bit of overworld, which is interesting. Is there... Okay. I must be able to open this gate as a shortcut. Otherwise, this wouldn't serve any purpose, really. And because you'd seemingly have to play that whole zone every time. Which would be kind of a lot. Getting a lot of that stuff. Alright. I'm overdue to spend some upgrades because these people have... I've gotten so many upgrade items. He's heading in here. The Abyssaram. Level 6, level 6, level 5. So hers is the lowest. Trebuchem. It's another lightning one? Generates a random stain on a free aim shot. Oh yeah, that's the one that's all about, no? A random stain on free aim shot, plus 1 AP when stains are consumed. Base attack generates 2 random stains. That's a stain-oriented one. This is the free aim shot one. Yeah. It's this one's highest level ability is this one's lowest level ability. Huh. Nope. How do I have that many again? Wow. I feel like they give you a lot of Lumina points in this game. The low health shell is, I think, a helpful ability overall. Well, she has a lot of standalone bonuses right now. Oh, that was the wrong door. He writes about the crazy inventions the Jestrels come up with, and that they could learn some things from them. He hopes that one day his apprentices will read everything he wrote.
For those who come after.
It's a good little bit of storytelling that he's doing, the journal that's like the ones we're finding. How do you change appearances? Do I just not remember how to do this? Have I just like forgotten how to do that? I really need to be upgrading her defensive abilities buttons a little bit more. Right, because agility increases your defense, just like I've been raising. I raised his defense directly, but I think agility raises her defense, so that's resulting in her being hard to kill too. I should commit. Yeah, she has 0 vitality and 0 defense. I should really be doing that instead. But I did it again already. She has enough points to make her next choice, potentially. Combustion. Deals medium single target physical damage, 2 hits. Consumes up to 10 burn for increased damage. So you can spend burn. I wonder if you can make her as a crazy defense build, potentially. I don't really have her set up for big defense, so her intercepting attacks for people isn't very helpful for me right now. Destroys all of a target's shields, gains 1 AP per destroyed shield. Huh. If the target's defenses play a second turn. I guess you could use it when their defenses get a second turn, but second turn might be overrated because they need to also have enough AP to use 2 different actions in the same turn, really. It sounds useful to have a whole button that can destroy shields, but I don't know how often it'll come up. Especially if she needs to go first to open the way for the other ones. Medium damage and defenseless to all targets. Extreme single target damage, 5 hits. Crits do double damage. That costs 9. It's a very particular and different combat system. Applies defenses to all enemies for 3 turns. My constant struggle with these skill trees is I look at these and I'm like, would I equip this as one of my 6 skills right now? Because if not, then should I be buying it? Deals extreme single target fire damage. 3 hits. Applies 5 burn per hit. 2 more fire per hit. That's 50. It costs 9. But it does 15 burn. And if I'm in offensive stance, it'll do 21 burn. Which is a lot of burn stacks. I genuinely don't remember how to change people's appearance in this game.
How did the Jestrels survive out here?
I'm not sure.
I can't.
She's asking the same question. It's not on this menu. Wait, is it just in the pause menu? Can you just change your appearances whenever you feel like? I'm starting to feel mad. Like, just like, I feel insane. Where? Edit appearance. Oh, it's there. That tiny wardrobe button. Ugh. There you go. That's your baguette appearance. It feels like a mean joke, right? Like, ha ha ha, French. And you're like, what? Really? That's actually the game? Oh yeah, and she got the glasses and hat and the beret. Artist. What's Lune versus artist? Oh, it's longer hair. Like, very long hair. Oh, you can get rid of the glasses. And then not be able to read her expressions anymore. Goofy swimsuit. Oh, we don't have the baguette costume for him. Oh my god. Uh-huh. There's certainly options. I'm largely fine with what we started with. Let's get back into the village. I don't know why I said back. Let's go in. Let's finally go into the village. Our actual goal this whole time. Welcome to the gestural village. Expeditioners, eh? You're a fun-looking bunch. Unless you try to cause problems, then we'll beat you up. Which will be fun for me, but not for you. Noted. Me? I'm a nice brush. Doesn't mean I wouldn't go for a nice little brawl with you. It's going to be like this everywhere, huh? Right, they are all brushes.
It's really a village of gestrels.
They seem better at surviving than humans.
I guess intelligence is not a prerequisite for survival on the continent. Now to find the chief's house. Probably the biggest one.
There's so much space here to check out. When I was little, I swore I'd enter the arena as soon as I turned 30. My birthday was yesterday. And I'm so nervous I've started pulling out my bristles. I'm too young to lose my bristles. You've got lovely bristles too, so you must understand my pain. Yes, I sure do. I can't fight bald, although Manso is bald and he's the greatest champion of all time. It gives me an idea. Does it now? Here we go. Had to stop playing for about a day, but it actually works out pretty well because now I get to start my session here. And this place is probably a bit of a commitment to go through. So now I'm not going to lose where my place of where I've been so far. I like looking at the ground all day. That's cool. Whatever floats your boat. I don't have a boat. Never mind. I like looking at the ground all day. It's got the energy of like that old Fandango commercial. It's like, I like to sit in the back. Okay, cool. Welcome to my lovely house. Your house is quite empty. What? What a thing to say to someone. Also, there's all sorts of stuff in here. What are you talking about? Aren't we all empty once we learn how meaningless our lives are? Huh? I am a philosopher. I hope you buy my book someday. They kind of can't walk around in here. Oh, there's a... You can't walk over there at all. There's invisible walls everywhere in here. Huh. I wonder if he gets more stuff later or something. But yeah, there's a bunch of stuff hanging from this chain. He's got a bunch of furniture that he can't use. Is that one chair over and over again? Clipping through itself? What the fuck's going on there? Look at that fucked up chair. That's like 5 chairs. It looks like that weird, like, corruption effect people would get in, like, MS Paint or something, where you drag something and it would leave a streak of the pixels that it's made of in the direction you dragged it in. Yeah, like that one's correct. That's a stack of chairs. I don't know if you guys can see this. It's really dark in here. But, like, this one on the left is a stack of chairs that more or less makes sense. You guys know what stacking chairs is. But that one's going diagonally, so it's the back right leg is clipping through all the previous ones, and it looks insane. Weird. Also, why are there so many chairs they clearly can't use? The guy next door says he's a philosopher, but I am the real philosopher. That's what philosophers do say. I believe both of you, but I hate both of you. Really? Show me some philosophy then. When the sun rises, the plants bloom. That's it? Buy my books. No thanks. Get lost. God, I hate philosophy. His hands are clipping to the floor that he's standing on. There's a lot going on here. I don't necessarily blanket hate philosophy, I just really hate most discussions of philosophy. But mostly because it involves citing the same 3 men over and over again, as if the fact that they existed and said something once is like an inherent authority. So people will just say, like, Jung and Kant and so on over and over again. And I'm like, cool, what are we talking about? What is our point here? I need you to actually say something, please. Not just continually cite people. That actually bleeds into my video essays a lot, where I distinctly am not an anti-intellectual video essayer. Like, I think that it's really interesting to care about stuff and be curious about stuff and discuss things in, like, crazy academic terms and whatnot, but I forefront wanting to say things. There's so much clipping in this level, just everywhere. I emphasize wanting to actually explain things in the terms of what they mean and say, and not quote people just because somebody said it once. Like, if anything, when I quote people half the time, it's just like... So there's a few cases where I use somebody's lived experience to try to, like, add to something, and sometimes I'll be like, well... Here's a quote to prove I'm not crazy, basically. But I don't just, like, some people just, like, continually quote things to the point where their video essay is like a string of quotes connected by brief arguments. And I'm like, the fact that somebody else said it isn't inherently interesting, and this is now it just feels like a disconnected series of thoughts from different people that don't coalesce in a way that I process necessarily. This is a sacred place. We saw this door before. Of course you have. These doors are all over the continent. What's with the huge manor inside? What? You've been inside? Oh, so you've never been teleported to the ominous, perfectly maintained manor? It's never opened before, at least not for us Gestrels. Wow. 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 I just walked right in. What? Completely different part of the manor. Okay. What did I do? That was startling. Okay, it's not that maintained. What is happening? What? What? I'm just fucking about. Hey, that door is there. Should I find every single... They're not even incongruities. Like, that one was hanging correctly and I fucked it up. Now it's floating. That one I kind of recentered correctly. Oh, there's a hole here. Was that always there? Did I make that happen? There's little glowy bits here and there, and I keep thinking that those are interaction spots, and they are not. It is I that was the dumb. Meat. Just surrounded by meat. And are those nuts down there? And they got a cake on their belly. But clearly one of them has gotten in here before. Oh, there's more. Are they alive? I can stand on them, but I can't, like, interact with them. What? Was there a puzzle last time? I don't know if I'd put it as a puzzle. An opportunity to mash on random things, and then something happens. I didn't see anything to do last time.
This will be useful.
Upgrade the energy tint. Oh, shit. That's the one that makes it worth more. Does that mean I'll be able to give people even more AP with an item? That's strong. I'm back. What the fuck? Can't wake you up. Walls. The wall's covered in writing, but I can't read their stuff, obviously. Can I, like, break these boxes that are in my way? Oh. I underestimated the level of environmental interaction. Ooh. A new outfit. You won't believe how many different versions of shoulder-length hair we can have. Is that the development team of the game? And their dog? It is, right? Like, that's clearly the that's clearly a development team photo. What is happening? This game has a surprising amount of fucking about. Like, in a different way than I'm used to. Like, I'm used to side quests, obviously, and fetch quests and crafting. But this game is surprisingly open to just being like, here's a platforming segment for some hair, for a hairstyle. Here's a completely nonsensical manner segment. What's happening? Why? I don't know. You got a hairstyle. By the way, a really important upgrade is in here. Here's a photo of the development team. You're like, what? You're letting me spend so much time doing anything but the story. I'm definitely incentivized to keep doing it too if they're gonna give me important upgrades. That might be kind of all there is to this place, though. I don't know, there's a door at the end, but I can't open it. And that means maybe I missed something? The struggle is that the things I did do, I didn't have any feedback on whether or not I need that, what that did. A rumbly noise happened, but because I found them all at the beginning before I did anything, before I explored, so I don't know what any of them did. I don't, maybe it opened this door? Or other doors? I don't know. This was really opaque to me. Oh. I'm here. I thought that door went back to the guy. Cause that's where I came from, I thought. Oh. I'm finally back. The fact that I ended up here again just really gets me for trying so hard to get there before. Yeah, I guess we'll just keep finding the back. Yeah, so this is where she was looking at the thing, and there's just nothing here. But I saw that when I looked at my own recording. It is still really dark in here. It's just a really dark game a lot of the time. Alright, so I get it. So I'm gonna find doors throughout the entire island or mainland game, whatever. And each of them is gonna be a segment I can play around in. And then I'll then suddenly open one of the doors and be back here. And this whole place will open up. And I'll eventually be able to like revisit all of these locations whenever I want to. Because the door will probably just stay open. So whenever I end up in the manor again, I can check out any of the previous locations, which might even interconnect and allow you to open up other parts of each other. This game seems massive. So I've already got 343, but I think that what I just got doesn't give me more tints. I think it was the one that gives you upgraded ones. This is where you guys eat. Style. Huh? What I meant to say is what a fashionable ensemble. I have some stylish pieces for sale. Very a la mode. Come, take a peek. What accent is this? No one knows. Find an expeditioner. You need to find a missing expeditioner to access this entire shop. Stay chic. What are these expeditioners I have to find? Are they different from the ones I find for the other guy? Why did I get a house with a view of the stupid theater? That's a theater? Oh, it's it's all the seating for the theater. It was the place where I thought people eat. I want to be a real gestural hero, not a pretend one like those brush heads running around their stage. Aren't you a brush head? Isn't everyone a brush head? What's a gestural hero? Ah, a gestural hero is an absolute battle genius whose combat prowess is so dominant they can single-handedly protect the entire village against the foulest of Nevrons. Okie dokie. Bye. In the palm of your hand I can read. A life of fighting. Yeah! They love fighting. They're so into fighting. They're not very good at fighting. But they love it. They love it so much.